Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we went around the world reviving dead trees, and this episode we're going to be doing another long side quest which I'm going to be cutting down. To start this side quest, you want to speak to this guy. Oh no, if you wish to speak to me, please, I must insist you do it at my reception counter. Rules are rules. Up. Oh, okay. Yes. You are a young master who purchased my sale. At last, with those funds, I've been able to open my stall. But I hate to say that my poor little stall is not an instant success. In fact, it is rather deserted, I'm afraid to say. I think this tragic turn of events is due to the fact that I don't have a wide enough lineup of products. For I am, to be fully honest, I only have one product. To put it another way, I think my stall would do much better if I could stock up rare items that the people can't get here in town. Yes, that's what I need. Then I would make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money, but it would be like taking candy from many rich babies. No, not even that. By running a prosperous business, I can play my part to help this town develop and become a happy place. Yes, that is the proper perspective. But dear me, if only I had a young partner to help me out. A real go-getter. Yes, master. Now that I take a longer look at you, I see you have a fine delivery bag, do you not? Dear me, it is a bag fit for a hero of delivery. I have a small request, and it requires the use of that bag. On out of here! A request? Oh dear me, I knew it! Young master, I knew you would understand my plight. It's rather long-winded explanation, but please take the time to hear me out. My stall is a kind of general store that makes its money by attaining rare products at inexpensive prices, and then selling them with a reasonable markup, of course. However, because I have so few products to sell, the shop remains rather deserted. I will sell anything! I am a master of sale. I just need to get some new product. Could you not seek out traveling merchants and negotiate supply contracts with them for me? No! Do not look so frightened. I say contracts, but it's just a word. You do not have to do anything very difficult. All you need to do is trade one of my products for a new product that the merchant has in stock. You see, along the merchants, a trade is a proof of a contract. That is to say, that it is the merchant's oath. That is what we call it, yes. Merchants that have have sworn a merchant's oath will afterwards send their products to me, is the way things work. So as you successfully succeed in trading my products, excuse me, my product lineup will increase. Do you understand everything I have told you? Perfectly, not at all. Yes, young master. You are now my new salesman. No, scratch that. Starting today, you and I are partners. Dear me, yes. I give you my proof of contract. In other words, this is my merchant's oath. Take it with you, my young partner. And we get the town flower. This flower hails from the town the brightest smiles. If you find a place to set this rather small flower, or choose it from your delivery bag, so we can actually set this item down. I'll go into more detail about that later. The first thing you need to do is to take this to another traveling merchant. Trade it for something to build on the foundations of my merchant's oath. As soon as you trade, the merchant you traded with will send his products to my shop, thereby increasing my product line, which will make me quite happy. Well, you are new trading partners. The traveling merchants are waiting for you somewhere out there on the great sea. My dear, my expectations are high. So this starts a very, very long quest known as the trading side quest. I will cut to each location where the merchants are and what you need to give them. So let's head out into the great sea and go find some merchants. Alright, so we're back at Mother and Child Island, so let's first get the treasure and the map fish. So inside this treasure chest is a silver rupee. I was hoping it was a piece of heart. Anyway, you can see there's a merchant there now. He didn't exist there prior. Let's get our map for the square and complete our sea chart. Let's get Mother and Child Islands. They say that inside the ring of rock that makes up the perimeter of that island, there lives an incredibly beautiful fairy. But the thing is, no one's ever met her. Well, I met her, so your information's a little out of date. Supposedly, the only way you can ever meet her is to take a ride on a whirlwind and drop inside the rock perimeter from the sky above. Doesn't sound easy, Fry. Alright, I thought he said something special once you completed your map, but anyway. Anyway, let's sail over to this island. Now, it doesn't matter for the first merchant, doesn't matter which one of the free merchants you go to. But you're gonna notice a very familiar symbol on his backpack, and he looks very, very big. Looks kind of familiar, doesn't he? Well, let's blow that hop out and look at the Goron! Yes, if you're wondering if the Gorons went extinct, no, they actually still exist in the Great Sea. Take his picture. Now, it doesn't matter which one of the free merchants you take a picture of, they all count towards the same figure. Anyway, if we speak to him... I'm what you call a traveling merchant, just a poor wanderer cruising the world in search of rare objects. And of all sorts, new and old, strange and unsettling. I detected a scent wafting from this island that suggested to me that there might be something of value here, so I sailed my tiny raft. I'm surprised it didn't sink given how heavy Gorons are. All the way this far away. But the rock-high wall on the main island blocks my way, so it seems as though I won't be able to get much further. What a disagreeable turn of events. However, my boy, that delivery bag of yours smells to me as if I'd well be home to some rare and unique items. If you have any churros that might be worthy of selling in a shop, might you trade them to me? Someday I'm gonna open myself a shop, a huge shop. No, a mega superstore! I'm trying to find goods to sell, so can you show me what you got out on you? So if we show him the town flower... Huh? Why is that? A town flower, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading this for a sea flower? It doesn't matter which one of the free merchants you go to, they will always give you the sea flower for the town flower. Most agreeable, then my fee will be, that will be 20 rupees on the dot. So you have to pay for them to get their item. That squares us. Here's your item as promised. Hold out both of your hands. So we first get the sea flower. The scent of the sea flower wafts from the delicate petals of this flower from an exotic far-off land. So by trading your goods for my goods as we spin around, you and I have formed a merchant's oath. So from this moment forward, I shall honor our merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to Windfall Island shop. Thanks again! So, with the sea flower, we want to go to another merchant. Make sure you're paying attention to what items you can give you, because if you go to the wrong merchant, they may give you an item you already have gotten. But the next merchant we can actually just warp to, as one exists on Great Fish Isle. The one on Greatfish is the easiest of the free merchants to get to because he's literally on top of a warp point. His boat should be just about here. And they all have unique designs, but again, you only need to take a picture of one to get all three. And surprisingly, they have the symbol of Ganondorf on their boats for some reason. I'm what you call a traveling merchant. Yes, I'm just a cheery fellow who bobs between the waves in search of all manner of rare items, dude. Tracked and pristine, wild and woolly. I came from distant lands because I heard there was a great treasure of great worth on this island, but I can't find a thing. I thought perhaps my fate would cross with the most mystic of rare items, the fabled Shop Guru statue, but it seems as though I am off the mark yet again. By the by, for some reason, looking at your delivery bag, you give me that sinking suspicion that it might have some rare treasure hidden in its depths. If you have anything slightly out of the ordinary in there, would you mind trading it to me? Anything at all? This knapsack I'm looking around is stuffed full of all sorts of wondrous things. Why don't you show me what you got? I'll show you what I will trade it for. So let's show him the exotic flower. That's not the exotic flower, the sea flower. I think the exotic flower is what we get off this guy. Is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this exotic flower? Most worthy, then my fee will be... Oh, I will give you a huge deal on this. 25 rupees will do just fine. Thanks, that settles things. I'll give you your item as promised. Hold out both your hands. And we get the exotic flower. It's a refreshing flower that blossoms in tropical regions to the south. Elf. So, by trading your goods for my goods, we have formed a merchant's oath. As such, from now on, I shall honor our merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to Windfall Island Shop. How, you ask? Well, my good pal, the postman will take it there for me. So, it will likely get there before you do. Just head back to Windfall and see for yourself. Thanks again. And yes, if you come here first to give him the sea flower, he will give you the sea flower, and then you can immediately give him the sea flower back to get the exotic. Which is honestly kind of funny. Now, the next location will be the third of the free merchants. So, I will cut to going there. Oh, that sound effect. If you're wondering what that sound effect is the spring water being turned back into ordinary water. But anyway, we are approaching Bomb Island, which contains the third and final merchant. Now, I believe he is not on his raft, but he's on the island itself. I don't know why you're here. Oh, you're probably looking at this submarine there. I'm pretty sure I got what was in that submarine. Hey! Have we met before somewhere? Aren't you? No, it couldn't be. Me? I'm but a poor traveling merchant. I travel the world searching for rare objects. All sorts. Modern and ancient, foreign and exotic. My dream has always been to someday open my own shop. But plans have a way of getting delayed, and now it's been 30 years since I started. Time certainly laughs at us, huh? And still, day in and day out, rain or shine, I spend my days looking for curiosities and rare items. Which reminds me, the delivery bag of yours looked like it might have some rare treasure in it. If you happen to have something of quality that one could put on sale at a shop, would you mind consider trading it? I have many fine products to trade. If you have something you do like to trade, could you show it to me, please? So let's show him the exotic flower. Huh, why, that's an exotic flower, isn't it? In that case, would you be interested in trading Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay. I kind of jumped ahead of Merchant. You can sort of speed up this quest if you go to certain merchants. I thought he had a different item. Is this not right? Hang on a second. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have to look around to see which merchant gives me the item I'm missing. Satisfactory. Then my fee will be... 40 rupees maybe? Thanks. That settles things. I'll give you your items as promised. Hold out both of your hands. So we get the sickle moon flag. This flag is a bright red crescent moon. It's quite fancy. So by trading your goods for my goods, we have formed a merchant's oath. So from now on, I shall honor the merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to Windfall Island shop. How, you ask? My good friend, the postman will take it there for me, so probably get there before you do. Just go back to Windfall and check for yourself. Thanks again. Now I'm just going to double check to see where the item is I missed, so hang on. Yes, the excellent master. Look, my shop already has a variety of products to choose from. It's a Contopia. Thanks to you, young master. Every morning the postman comes with packages from the traveling salesman you traded with me. At last, my humble store has appearance of a full-fledged store. My dear, your ragling dedication has strengthened my determination to live life for the success of my business. Master, you have savored my store. I must thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is my most prized possession, next to my hooded coat, of course. It's none other than the Sendai. Family treasure, please accept it. So after you get a certain number of items, you get the magic armor. I actually came here to get the exotic flower, so that way I can find the item we're missing. But yeah, you get the magic armor. Allows you to create a barrier around you that protects you from enemy attacks. You won't expend rupees unless you take damage from an enemy or other hazards. So yeah, it costs rupees to protect you. This is the only heirloom I bought with me when I moved here from my hometown. Well, excluding the lovely sale you purchased from me earlier, of course. It's a magical heirloom that one calls up a mysterious power to protect your body from harm. Of course, you can use it even when you're sailing in the open seas, my dear. Please use this to protect yourself as you seek out more merchants, I beg you. And please, be on the constant lookout for new and exciting products. Not that I have anything left to reward you with if you find any. So yeah, you can pretty much buy any item that you got from the merchants. And to fill up your mailbag. These are pretty much the only use for this. So yeah, I'm gonna cut to me finding the item that I should have gotten, because I believe the sickle flag is the upgrade to the item that I should have been gotten. So I'll cut to when I find it.
Yep.
Okay, this is the item I should have gotten. In that case, would you be interested in trading that for a pinwheel? I also love that the shark was sailing with me. Most agreeable, then my fee will be... Well, that thing you got doesn't look so hot, so I'll need 55 rupees for mine. That squares us. Here's your item as promised. Hold out both your hands. We get the pinwheel. The wheel on it spins when it catches a puff of air. It's kind of fun. So we get the merchant's oath. So now to look for the next item. So I'll quickly check to make sure I'm looking at this correctly. Actually, if I'm reading this right, he should have what I want if I show him the crescent flag. If I cut, then this is definitely not the right merchant. A sickle moon flag, right? In that case, would you be interested in for this big catch flag? Most agreeable, then my fee will be, that thing you gave me looks kind of old, so I need 85 rupees in exchange, okay? Thanks, that squares us. Yeah, and as you can guess, it does get a bit expensive as it goes on. The flag was made by fishermen from a foreign land and designed to encourage a big haul of fish. Form the earth. Now I'm gonna look for where the next merchant is, so I'm gonna cut. Huh, why that's a sickle moon flag, isn't it? In that case, would you be interested for trading that for this fountain idol? Satisfactory, my fee will be... Yours has a little blemish there, so I'll need 65 rupees in return. Thanks, that settles things. I'll give you your item as promised. Hold out both of your hands. We get the idol fountain idol. This is a strange statue of a girl carrying water. By trading your goods for mine, we have formed a merchant's oath. Kinda wish they didn't have to say this every single time. So the next item on our list... Huh, that's a fountain idol, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this skull tower idol? Most worthy, then my fee will be... The colors on that thing you're offering have faded most terribly, so 60 rupees. Thanks, that settles things. I'll give you your item as promised. Hold out both your hands. We get the skull tower idol. It's made of fossilized skulls of strange creatures. It's pretty weird. I think some of these creatures are from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, if you look closely enough. I know one of the skulls kind of looks like the king from, either the king or one of his henchmen from Majora. Might actually be all three of them, now that I think about it. The king's watching us. It's like, good trading, Link. Anyway, I'll cut to the next merchant. Once I see, what the next item is. Huh? Why, that's a fountain idol, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading for this big sale flag? You did not have that listed. But sure, why not? Most agreeable, my fee will be... Yeah, I'll got a cheap deal for you. How about 35 rupees? Oh, I didn't even read it. God damn it. You said you would have a completely different item. Hope I'm gonna have to find where the item is, cause... Wait, do you give me... Hold on a minute. Link, get up here. Do I literally need to trade this back to you? No. This list I'm looking at is not accurate, and this is from the Zelda wiki. Well, I'm gonna run around until I find the right merchant. Here we go. In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this hero's flag? Sure. Most worthy, then my fee will be... Your item there is in need of repair, so how about 75 rupees? That settles things. Right, now to find the next item. And I didn't read it because I was looking at the list. The questionable lists. I forget if I can read the item descriptions again at the shop. Wait, can you get the hero's flag off this guy? If I'm reading this list correct. No. Hang on, do I literally trade this back to you? Yes, I do. How about trading that for this postman statue? Most worthy than my fee will be. I need at least 100 rupees for this one, I'm afraid. Thanks, that settles things. And then, unless I'm not mistaken, we have to give him the postman statue back. This is the carving of the Rito postman, hero of all Ritos, and a symbol of laborers the world over. How you ask, my good pal? Da 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 da. A postman statue, is it not? No! The wiki lied to me! So I'm gonna have to go to one of the other two merchants. Huh, why that's a postman statue, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for the shop guru statue? This is the last item in the trading quest chain, the shop guru statue. Most agreeable to my fee will be, yeah, this is super rare, so how about 200 rupees? So we get the shop guru. The statue is an apple of every businessman's eye. And that completes the trading quests. There are no more items to trade at this point, if I am not mistaken, so I will meet you back at Windfall in front of the shop. And here's the shop in its completed entirety. So we have the plant section, the flag section, I guess you could sort of say continuation of the flag section, and the statue selection. So here you can pretty much buy any item you want. So say you want to buy like this shop guru, which is the most expensive, and then you see like these little pedestals here, you can just plop them down and there you go. This is a part of another side quest chain which I will do off screen. But there is something you can do with the shop guru statue. So I will cut to me going to that location. Actually, real quick, I'm going to see if the item description of the two items I skipped are actually here. Yeah, so there's the hero's flag. Don't look at me, look at my products. If you're shopping for chit-chat, then... Oh, you have to go to the other counters. I remember that, that's stupid. A flag with a bold feel to it. Use it to cover the town in courage. Then what was the other item I skipped? It was the big sale, I think it was. You won't find a flag cheaper than this. Decorate the town a theme of big bargain sale. So yeah, I will cut to us going back to Great Fish. Also, I just noticed the head of that flag kind of looks like Flood's head. Oh wait, do I speak to him here? Thanks to you, my shop has become quite fine indeed. Dear me, yes. Okay, I thought he would say something special, but yeah. Now we're finally going to Windfish. So we're back here. So, now that we're back here, let's go see that Goron merchant that was here on Great Fish. Get out of the boat, Link. And present him with the shop guru. Is that? It couldn't be. The shop guru statue? Such a divine figure. Surely this is none other than the legendary individual who reigns at the peak of the business world. An almost worthy day. Wow, my lifelong dream has at last come true. Such joy. This is my thanks to you for fulfilling my dream. It is a heart-filled reward, brimming with gratitude. Alright, hold out your hands. And we get a piece of heart. We have one more heart container to fill. My, but I received such a worthy item. Tonight, I will hold this close to my bosom as I sleep. I can't wait. So before we end this episode, I will go under a quick explanation of this quest. This quest, I believe, is based off a Japanese story of a Japanese legend of the straw millionaire, which was, I believe, a Buddhist folktale of a peasant who was extremely poor, and I believe he made items out of straw, and then one day a merchant caught eye of one of his items and traded that item for a better item. And then he basically went back and forth to different merchants like we did, trading the items to get better and rarer items that are worth more, until he eventually got an extremely rare item that made him a billionaire. After a series of successful trades. So this is what this quest is actually based on. But anyway, we will end the episode here, and in the next episode, I think we'll go around collecting the remaining treasures, if I have all the treasure charts. If not, then we'll go looking for the remaining charts. If you enjoyed this episode, do you like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below in your thoughts this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.